Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel. I'm Taya, and in today's video I'm showing y'all how I got this super glowy summer makeup look. I feel like it's really pretty for summer because obviously you're glowing, the sun's hitting you and like just reflecting all the glow off of your face. I feel like my eyes are kind of wet looking and then my skin is like shining and everything. And if you guys are interested, definitely keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. We do have a sponsor. I'm really excited to be working with Scentbird for today's video. If you guys didn't know, Scentbird is a flexible fragrance subscription. They have over 600 perfumes that you can try each month for only $16. And they're not just regular perfumes, they have designer perfumes. I feel like Scentbird is so great because it allows you to really figure out if you like it. This month I received these three right here. They come in this really cute black bag, and I chose the La Vanilla Lavender, the Oscar de la Renta Alibi, and the Pamela Roland. First we have the Oscar de la Renta, and it is in this cute little vial, and you literally just twist it open to use it. I really love that about it. So simple, and this is how big of a sample you get. I feel like this is a really good size. This fragrance is my favorite. It kind of smells like a really clean man, but also still very feminine, so I love that about it. They give you these cards with all your purchases, which just tell you about the notes and the description of the fragrances. We have the La Vanilla, the Lavender Vanilla. This one has a really like clean, like you were just in the bubble bath for a really long time. The final one is the Pamela Roland. This one smells really good. So if you aren't sure what you like, Scentbird does have a quiz on their website, and I will link their website down below, and they'll ask you kind of about your scent preferences, and they'll help you choose a perfume to try based on that. You can try Scentbird for the first month for just $11 with my 30% off code. That's literally great. You can get a designer perfume for just $11. So if you guys want to try out Scentbird, make sure to check the description. I will have all the information linked down below. Again, big thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the makeup. Okay, so first I'm starting off with this acne fighting putty primer. Usually I would use something that's like says hydrating or illuminating, but this one does still give me a really nice glow, and I'm just applying it with a brush. Now I'm using this L'Oreal Lumi Glow Lotion in the shade 904, and I'm applying it with a beauty blender so that it gives a nice glow and finish, and I'm just tapping that in the areas that I want to shine. For example, my cheekbones, on my nose, underneath my eyes, and on my eyelids, also on my forehead and chin. And I love this stuff. It's really thin, so it doesn't give you like a sticky feel, but it illuminates really well. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Olive and Tan Walnut. I know they're upside down, I'm just stupid, but I'm just applying a little bit of concealer, and I'm doing my concealer and bronzer underneath my foundation today. I just wanted to try something different, and I am going to be mixing those two shades together, but I'm still not using a lot of concealer. I wanted to keep it minimal because it is a summertime look, so I don't want to put too much products on my face. You guys can use even less, but I'm just blending it out with a blending brush, a concealer blending brush. This one is from e.l.f. and I will link it down below. And I'm blending everything out. I'm keeping it very precise. I'm not trying to blend it to where it's like all over my face. Now I'm using my beauty blender to kind of diffuse it out and give it a nice and natural finish. If you guys didn't know, beauty blenders do kind of soak up your makeup just a little bit. This one doesn't too much, but I do like to use that after blending so that it's not too heavy. And then I'm using some regular Dial soap. I sprayed it with setting spray, and I'm putting it in my eyebrows using the spoolie. And I wanted to try this look because it does give my brows a really fluffy and natural look, so I just wanted to try something different, and I did this before foundation just so that I have a really clean base. Now I'm using this e.l.f. putty bronzer, and I'll have the shade in the description, but I'm using this sculpting brush to apply that to the places that I would want to contour my face. I'm kind of bringing it down from my cheeks to the side of my mouth to give my face an even more sculpted look, and I'm just blending it upwards. And I do go in with my e.l.f. sponge and again kind of blend all the products out and not make it look so heavy or cakey. And then I'm also going to be contouring my nose, and I'm just making 2 lines from my eyebrow to right before the tip of my nose. And then I'm also going to do 2 spots underneath my nose right above my nostrils and blend everything together with a sponge. And I'm also going in with my concealer brush and taking the same product and kind of going over it again just to make it more prominent and so that you can actually see it. I'm also putting a little bit on my eyes, and this is going to kind of be like a primer for the eyeshadow look. Now for foundation, I'm spraying a setting spray so that it is summer and I want everything to stay put. So in between layers, I'm using setting spray so that it stays put all day. And I'm using the Total Control Drops by NYX, and this is my foundation for today. And I'm just blending it out with a foundation brush so that it can go faster and I just get a more even and precise blend. And y'all have seen me blend like foundation and concealer and bronzer and everything a lot, so I'm just kind of speeding through this part. This brush is also from Target, it's e.l.f. and yeah. So now I'm going in with a bronzer. This is by Fenty Beauty, and I'm going over the places that I contoured because I just want to set that in place and kind of bring back the color that the foundation might have covered. I'm also getting my forehead this time and also going over my nose again. And I'm going to put some of that on my eyes just to put some more depth into it and make it more bronzed. And if anything is too harsh, you can always diffuse that out with your beauty blender. I'm going in with setting powder and setting under my eyes before I get into more of the eyeshadow look. So I'm also going to be dragging that down my nose just to make my nose look more sharp and contoured. And I'm patting it on the rest of my face because I don't want to take away the glow that we have. I just kind of want to set my makeup into place lightly. And now I'm going in with a blush. Actually, this is the mini palette, or like I don't know what it's called, like bite-sized palette from e.l.f. and it's in the color Coconut, and I'm going over the contour that I did on my eyes. I'm just going in my crease. I'm not winging it out. I'm just following the natural curves and contours of my eyes and just blending that out. And I'm also going underneath my eyes. I like to use not too many shades just because it's easier for me. So now I'm going in with a highlighter, and I'm using that as the eyeshadow. I love this one because it's not too sparkly, so it really gives you a wet type of look, which I love for a glowy makeup look because it just reflects really well and looks really natural, and it's just really, really pretty. It blends out super easy. Like I said, it is a highlighter, so it's meant to blend out really simple and easy. And I'm putting that on with my finger so that I get the most pigment. Now I'm putting some on the inner corner of my eyes just to brighten and open up my eyes, and blending that inwards towards the center of my eyes. I also put a little bit underneath and blend that out. Now I'm using this contour shade from my Black Radiance palette and deepening up the crease because it does have a little more pigment and it is a little bit darker than the original color that I used. So I'm putting that directly on the outer corners of my eyes. Now I'm using this kohl eyeliner in, it's just like a regular brown shade, and I'm lining the outer corner of my eyes. I'm not bringing it all the way in, and I'm not really winging it out. I'm just applying it right on the outer part. And this is unnecessary. I thought it would like sharpen the eyeshadow, but I didn't bring it high enough, so this part is kind of just random. But I'm just putting on the eyeliner until I feel like it's dark enough, and I just love the look that this gives on the very outer corner of the eyes because it just looks nice to me. So I'm going to diffuse that out. I'm going to use a contour shade, the darker one, next to the one I just used from that Black Radiance palette right here. And I'm using a kind of dense shader brush to diffuse the eyeliner. I don't want it to look perfect because, I don't know, I just feel like if you're a beginner, it's easier to have a diffused look. It just looks really pretty and natural. And I'm diffusing that out, and that's pretty much it. Now I'm using the same concealer shade and just cleaning up under the shadow so that it looks neat and precise, and blending that out. And then after that, I will be setting it with the same CoverGirl powder that I used underneath my eyes and then wiping that away. Now to finish off the rest of my face, I'm using the same blush that I used on my eyes, and I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheeks and bringing that up right at the tail, like above the tail of my eyebrow, as you guys saw, and blending that out. And I'm putting a little bit all over the rest of my face just to kind of pull the look together. And then I'm going in with my Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony, and I'm filling in the sparse areas. I feel like the soap technique makes it really, really easy to fill in your eyebrows because you just fill in the parts that are empty and everything is already in place. And then I blend it out and use a brow gel to set my brow hairs in place even further. Here, all I'm doing is setting further the places that get more greasy on my face, like right on the sides of my nose, and just kind of setting the bronzer and blush that I put on my face. Now I'm highlighting the rest of my face. I'm putting it kind of on the apples of my cheeks and on my chin. I don't think I showed it, but I also did my nose, like the tip of my nose and the bridge, and then a little on my forehead. And I felt like my eyeliner could be a little darker, so I used that same dark bronzing shade, and I'm just placing it on top of the line that I made instead of diffusing it this time, just to deepen up the color. Alright, now for lips, I'm using this lip liner by ColourPop, and I'm just outlining my lips and also putting that kind of all over my lips. And then I'm going to take a lipstick and put that in the middle. The reason I'm not going in depth about this is because I ended up not liking this lip combo, so I did change it, which I will show you guys in a second. But I wanted to show you guys this one as well, just in case you liked it, and also the products will be linked down below. And then I put on this So Juicy lip gloss by ColourPop and putting that all over my lips. And I kind of wanted it not as brown, so I changed it in the end. But I'm setting my face with setting spray. This is the e.l.f. setting spray, the coconut one. And then I'm putting on mascara, like really focusing it on the outer corners of my eyes. I'm not putting any on my lower lashes, and I did wipe it off if any got on there. So for lips, I'm using the same lip liner and a sparkly lip gloss by Kylie Cosmetics and the So Juicy gloss in a different color. So this is the final look. As you saw, I feel like it's so pretty. You guys know I don't really do eyeshadow ever because of my hooded eyes, but I wanted to do something like a little different. It's still very me, very natural looking, like you tried but you didn't go overboard. So yeah, I really love this look. I hope you guys like it. I do have another makeup video coming out before this month is over. If you guys have any suggestions, any makeup look you want to see from me, let me know. I hope you guys like the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you made it this far, I literally love you so much. I will have the giveaway winner announced by the end of this week on my YouTube community posts. I will DM you on Instagram, so just stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support, the love. Hope everyone is staying healthy and safe and blessed. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.